Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. Today we're playing Euro Truck. You can't quite see it yet. Now you should be able to. We're going to be playing Euro Truck. This is a new series. My last one did sort of scrapped. I just stopped doing it and I screwed up my save and all that. So we're going to start. So the first job we're going to take today is 3,000. It's going to be from London to Erzberg. There's quite a few routes I've added in here, so you can get a lot of places with all these. So I'm going to be taking this to there, which is an added route. So let's go ahead and take it. It's going to be in a Mercedes-Benz. It's going to be office. It's just going to be an office. Nothing else. So as we wait for the thing to load, I've got plenty of beautification things and extra cargoes. So this might be an extra cargo. Who knows? I don't know. Let's get straight into it once it decides to load. Now, Stobart just doesn't want to do it. Okay, now it's done. Okay, yeah, it's just a big old office, so it must be Jazzy Cat's, one of Jazzy Cat's things. The thing is huge. Yes, I've beautified everything. Game's got a slight bit of hiccup to it, but that might be just because I'm recording or something. Now, obviously, this is a UK, so the company's name is called what did I call my company? I called it shit, I can't remember. It's that moment when like you did all this like trying to remember and you remember it up until you record. A Stobart, that's it. I called my company A Stobart. So that's going to be the name of the series. Trucking Stories, A Stobart edition. So essentially, at the start, we're not going to be able to haul for A Stobart or my company. But eventually, I've got all the vehicles in there. Everything's done for A Stobart. I just need to play it. So, yeah. So we are in London. We're going to be...
User joined your channel.
Hey Pat. We're kind of recording right now, but you can join in. This is a friend of mine who plays Euro Truck multiplayer with me. Yeah, I'm recording, so yeah. Anyways, continuing our trip, we're heading to. We're heading to Erzberg, which is out in. I just sped great. Which is out in Denmark. I'm going from London, so. And this is a first starter profile. I just have like extra ferry lines. I installed extra ferry lines, so. I was moving along on our trip. It's going to be a bit of a long trip and making me 30 grand, which isn't too bad, so let's go ahead and continue. So what you up to, Pat? Since there's not a whole lot for me to talk about. Pat. I don't think he's here. He must have went AFK or something since I'm recording, which is totally fine. But yeah, so my starter mission was surprisingly from London to Cambridge, because apparently the game couldn't find anything from London to London, so yeah. So it did give me a nice little extra boost on the startup. So now we're making our way towards London. Now I've got a couple of different things in here. Plus got Jazzy Cat, and I got SILS stuff, as you may be able to tell. And I got some other things in here as well. But this is just sort of the start, and of course I got, you know, A Stobart things because this is an Eddie Stobart series. You know, just look to our left. Quite a few vehicles. We got Russian vehicles, we got Brazilian vehicles. It's all from all different countries. I wasn't quite keen on just one country, so I just went, let's do a bunch of randoms. There's some Russian vehicles. Oh, that was Russian. But, yeah, just driving in the UK, like, So, I got Brazilian Vumendas. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell in your mirrors. So we're gonna continue down to the ferry. So, like I said, just specialty AI vehicles, because, whatever. So I'm going to turn to my first stage of lighting. I mean, my game is a little bit of hit on the performance, but, that's okay, because it makes you guys entertained, watching me haul different things, a lot of different things, and you know, having a nice series of just, all just stuck together and just going, So, yeah, I will have a video 0 that'll come out, which will just be me explaining what I have in here. Huh. Oh, man, a UK police car. Gotta love them. Got to love them. Ooh, there's a turn. I forgot that I did remove the barriers. Now, the barriers are still there. Technically, they're still there, but I just don't have the signs up, so it makes it a little bit harder for you to pay attention to the road if you're not looking at your map, which I've had stuck down at the bottom. So it's nice. It's nice to not have it anywhere else and just have it down there. You know. I have some other things in here as well. I'll have to show you what I got. As we slowly make our way to Denmark. I mean, though most of the time I'll try to stay in London. I'll try to stay in the UK. This is at Stobart. That's what they mainly do. But I mean, obviously they go out of the country because if they didn't, and I just sped, if they didn't, then they wouldn't make any money, you know? So, yeah. I was almost to the ferry, not very much longer to go. Like I said, there's plenty of ferry routes I added, so, this will be very fun. As now the ferry just doesn't go to Amsterdam or anything. It goes to a lot of places, making certain things, like from London to Denmark, London to Ernsberg in Denmark, or whatever it is, possible, you know, especially at a low level, where you don't even own your own truck. And companies don't even trust you with long distance. Now, of course, I do have realistic physics, the newest version in here. As you can see, more realistic things, such as the road patterns, and stuff, so I think I'm clear. Obviously, I have one up in that corner, but I'm more paying attention, trying to glance over like a normal truck driver. We have SILS's trailer packs, so most of these are from his. There's going to be some others that aren't, because they're from Jazzy Cat or people like that, so just keep that in mind. We have a realistic feel of you in our mirrors, of course. As I now have to switch lanes with this big old office. I mean, this thing is huge. And like I said, I do believe it's Jazzy Cat. I'm not 100% sure. It probably is, though. I'm speeding again. Crap. You know, it's so hard not to speed, but, you know, you still do it. So, the only job I've done is this starter job, so I haven't done anything else. So, just keep that in mind. I'm not like 10 levels ahead or anything, or have a ton of money. I haven't done anything like that, so keep that in mind. Oh, you know what would be fun? Is driving this UK vehicle in Denmark, because it's left-hand drive. It's right-hand drive, sorry. And it's gonna be a left-hand drive country. That wouldn't be needed. So it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. So you can already see some of the specialty vehicles like that Mercedes. I stopped way too soon. Got that specialty bus. It's like a bomb bus or something. Can we like hurry up? So obviously we can't go that way, and I think I just hit that. I did, but I'm gonna try to make it around. There. So. But yeah, we're heading all the way over to Denmark, so this will be fun. So there's plenty of new routes that have been added that I'm using, so it always makes our trips a little bit better. Speeding again. Who caught me? I don't think that was a speeding camera. I think that was just a cop that just did that. As you can tell, like I said, I got these specialty, you know, AI vehicles and all that installed, so it just livens up the road, you know. kind of gets boring looking at the same thing day after day after day after day. So we only have two options. We have now, if you want, you have up here at Newcastle, you can go all the way across to Burrowing. Here at Flexstone, you can go to the Rotterdam as well. Yeah, the Rotterdam as well to go over here to where we're delivering to. Grimsby has a route there, and then there's some extras. Like Amsterdam can go way up here, and Amsterdam can go here, like it used to. This can go in Rotterdam, or Europort as we call it, can go way up to here and stuff. So spelling error. That must be something that SILS has missed when he was doing it. So we're gonna slowly continue on our trip, and we're almost there. And I think that was kind of cool, being able to do a nice quick route like this. Yeah, it's just gonna be outside of town. So is there anything in the city, the small city, that we should unlock? Man. People in the background. No, I don't see anything.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
That's a big distance, you know. Distance is huge that we have to drive. So yeah, it's probably a first to see, you know, a left-hand drive, or I should say a right-hand drive, in, you know, in Denmark or anything, because usually there's no way to have a port to get in here, so. It is odd. It's very odd, in my opinion. That's better. Yeah, as you can see, we got doubles and all that, so most of this is from Jazzy Cat, thank you. So yeah, you gotta respect Jazzy Cat. I mean, Jazzy Cat has got some of the best vehicles that you can get for your game. It's like there's no reason to play, you know, without Jazzy Cat or anything from Jazzy Cat. You know, there's no reason unless you're playing like multiplayer, but like I do. I mean, there's no other reason besides that to, you know, not have them, which is nice. So how do I like his pack? I don't know. I mean, they're really good. And that's about all I know about his packs, is that they work with everything practically. I've got tons of mods, so when I do episode 0, which tells you about the mods I have installed in here, I've got a ton of them. I have a legitimate ton of them, and they all are working. So when I get done with this load, I'll show you what I have in vehicle accessories, and from there we shall continue. It's gonna be a very slow and quiet trip, as this is quite a distance that we have to drive. Half the road is open here. Oh, I didn't damage your trailer, thank God. You can damage your truck, you just can't damage your trailer, so that's a good thing to note if you're a newbie to your truck, or if you just started a new profile. You can damage your truck all you want, you just can't damage your trailer. Man, it's like the never-ending road, but we're almost there. Nice about being out here is it's nice and quiet. You know, it's not a whole lot, you know, there's not a lot of vehicles out here to be like ramping up or anything. It's just quiet. Quiet there. So, I think we're behind an Era truck. I think that's what we're behind, is an Era truck. Yeah. I may not know, it's a specialty brand truck. Is he turning up here? I bet he is too. It's a WLM Brossman or WIM Brossman, so it's a cool trailer. Can you get a side view of that? Managing your logistics work. Oh, it's a logistics company. Okay. So that makes a bit more sense as I go around him. I think that guy went the other way. Oh, don't hit the wall now. Yeah. I mean, we got all sorts of logos in here. I think I saw a Mercedes-Benz logo, like, when I was turning my head that way, or up, or something. I don't know, maybe just seeing things. Wrapped bales! Huh, so... interesting. It's very cool to be up here in the Scandinavian part. It looks very good. Especially with the, you know, additional vehicle looks and all that. It looks very cool. Oh shit. At least it didn't damage my truck at all. That's just what happens when you're paying attention and you get stuck in the scenery. You know. And that's something I do like is that, you know. Hello. Oh, you're from the Brazil pack. Okay. Let you go. Go on. That vehicle's obviously from the Brazil pack. I think it's sort of small and wherever. I think that's what makes it look best, is because then it's not limited to Brazilian areas or anything. But yeah, you can really get caught up in the scenery if you're not paying attention. So just note that if you're not, you know, doing anything. Oh man. So I chose random. So whenever I haul, I chose random. So I have not a clue where these delivery points are gonna spawn. So they might be like all over the place, you know. I don't know where they're gonna spawn or anything, so just keep that in mind. Looks like we have another office. Just got a trailer here. This is gathering something. So it's a windmill building here. And see what I don't get is that they're exporting one office, it looks like, and delivering another. And this has the train wheels, which is so nice. I don't think that's an office, but it's something. Crap, I just turned way too far. And now it's exporting these very weird looking sort of things. Which might just be mini offices. So. And I just overturned it again. You can see me, you know, not the greatest driver. I don't have a wheel or anything, so. Oh, no, that's good. That's nice. Nice. So we had no damage to the trailer. So we made full marks and all. And we are going to be level 1 finally. Personally, in level 1, I would probably go with long distance, so let's do that. Because it is level 1. Also, what did my mail say? Bank and the dealership. Yeah, thank you. Let's go ahead and go look at a Scania dealer. One way up there. Jeez. Let's visit. Yes. Let's see, stock offer, no. This, you know. so you can show you. So obviously just the cab. That I could get a bigger engine in it if I wanted it. Same thing with transmission. You can get the retarder, which I mean, there's no point on why you shouldn't. I mean, no matter what, you should get a retarder. You know, standard. And then paint jobs. Here's where it gets interesting. I have a Stobart paint job, which is finally here. So I do have a Stobart paint job. So this is what we'll be using on any of our vehicles. And then there's other paint jobs. I think that's the only modded paint job I have, which is totally fine. Oh, there's some unlockable, so it might be in there. But right now, it's the only modded one I have. Yeah, just that. So it's just the Stobart one. I think it looks cool, and you'll be able to see the front once I change out the front plate. And this is for any, I want to say any sort of. Apparently it does not work with the painted. This might just go chrome or something, because usually this would be painted, but it's just painted white. Sad. It sort of just brings on the color. I mean, I wish it would continue in there, but that's okay. And this is the streamlined one, so the pack that I got did not have anything, so I had to get this. And it's really laggy, actually. Oh, and here's a modded bull bar as well. I got the X-Foss bull bar or whatever, along with its bottom bar, but the bottom bar isn't unlocked yet. Of course you have that, but if you go back to the bull bar, I mean, look at all these. You can put signs. I got, like, you know, I got that sign. Yeah, you got the TIR dirt, which just looks dirty. Got, like, extra lights. You know, I got the construction light. 2 different colors, or 3 different colors. I got the basic things, you know. I mean, there's a lot of things you can put on here. You can put that on, which I guess was supposed to go, like, down here. Right there. Or, like that one. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Putting that one down there. You have those types of signs. You know, all the basic sort of signs that you can get, like the TIR, for example. Which is a European thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's a European thing. You have the long vehicle sign, of course. You have the convoke sectional, you know, another TIR sign, you know, a beacon. You can just place beacons down there. You know, lights, you know, basic things. You got overtaking, you know, no overtaking, you know, basics. You know, you have the G sign, the L sign, you got the S sign, you got speeds as well. Just cool things that you can do. Cabin, not a whole lot in here, except this one. I did get that. That's just a different sort of style of I want to say it's a different styled, you know, more high-tech sort of, you know, navigation screen. So it's the Tom Tracker Pro. You have the basic Tom Tracker, which is just like your portable navigator. It's on that side. And then, of course, you have it on the Kirk side. If you ever want to switch sides, you have that, just basics. You have the big flag, customizable. You have a customizable big flag. That is a big flag. I gotta give you, that's a big flag. Honestly, I didn't customize it. You have the, you know, stock thing there. You have ambient lights. Blue. It's like $1. I guess you have to turn on your like lights, your exterior lights. Turn on those lights. That would be my guess. You turn on those, and then you go into your accessories. Yeah, I don't know. It might be broken. Who knows? These are all by SLSs. You have your big old. I mean, that's a big flag set. Just Turkey, British, Turkey, UK, I think that Germany. Don't know that country. Don't know that country. Norway, and some others as well. I don't quite know all of them. Window shades, long. Now that's useful. I could see using that. And you also have basic window shades. I could see using that. It doesn't seem like a bad idea to use something like that. Decorative mirror hang. It's a cool mirror. And of course you have your ambient lights as well as more of them. And exit out of that. Back here. I don't know what all these are. Oh, I know these are. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And you have the ones with actual images. You got minion ones. You get all sorts of ones. So, Pina Colada, which is camouflage. Funny. Christmas, ball. Rubik's Cube, basics. Things that are really cool. Angry Birds, just whatever. Dice. Funny. Very funny. That's nice. You have a dash cam. One is GPS, the other is kind of front camera, which is nice. You have Batwing, you got CB radio. Which I guess you could hang there. I don't know why you would hang it there. And you have it for both sides. Regular and UK. Moving on, we have, of course, the big old hang wall. Actually, I think there's things under this as well. It just takes a second for everything to load. Yeah, you got, like, that guy. You got, like, more Wonderbaum. Wonderbaum? I don't know. I don't know how you say them. You got the mini skirts, of course.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Yeah, all sorts of things you can add, so. Like, you have the dice. I don't know why you'd hang a dice there. That sort of makes no sense. You have a dash plus a CB pin. What does it mean by a CB pin? Oh. I'm dumb. I am really dumb. But I mean, why would you want to stick a CB up there anyway? You have, future phone, what? You could stick anything up there, man. Lightsabers. Darth Vader. Mugs. Search up a CB. A CB. It's not unlockable until level 5. Ha! So funny. You have all sorts of things you can sit there. You have paper towels, custom beers, all sorts of things you can sort of sit in your cab. You also have the back window, which I don't think you can add anything, no. They haven't quite modded anything for that. Trying to switch this up, because I mean, there's a lot of things you can change. Also, the wheel, this guy, not only allowed you to place, you know, whatever wheel from like whatever other brand you want onto another wheel, they also gave you a ton of extra wheels as well. So, yeah, not only can you like put whatever you want on there, but you also get a ton of extra wheels in his mega pack. So, just look up a Scania, 3-spoke for Ford, Kenworth Mack, Mercedes-Benz, Peterbilt, Renault, Scania, right there. And on that, he also added, you can add like other things to hold on to as well. Apparently, you can put your skull there. Sort of makes sense. You have a standard spleef. It's got a little different little. Ooh, that would be useful. I can see that one being used. And nothing else there. Other than that, I don't see anything else. I mean, it's quite a few. I mean, they're all really cool. I mean, you have that. You know, you got that. So you guys so you can add your own color and shine and all that to it, which is fine. That's oh, this is pearl. I think that's what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be pearl or something. You have a golf ball. You have like a football. You have Death Star. Anyways, we gotta get back into like driving. I think I've done like nearly an hour just showing off all my mods. Dang. Yeah. Now, like I said, in the R though. That's an R. Okay. Quick little thing is in the R. And my back will pop. Ouch. This one, which doesn't have that little logo on it, which is a different one, which might just make me have to drive an R, has a working thing here. It just, this doesn't continue over, but I mean, this sort of works, you know, like the red sort of comes across and all that. So this one's a little bit more working, you know, so you have to paint door handles and stuff, your side covers, you know, basics. Anyways, we gotta get going here. We gotta get back on the road. Leave, you wanna leave this. Leave again. Yes. Yes, we gotta get back on the road. So the next job we're gonna be taking is, I like it as much to be in the UK, and it is. It's gonna be, wow, that's a lot of money. It's gonna be 5,000 and some dollars, so it's gonna be a good, profitable journey. Let's go ahead and go. Now I sound like that city that I was just in because I technically was in the city since I teleported to the, you know, shop, you know, to get a, you know, look at trucks. So technically I've been to the city, technically. Yeah, whatever. So, Cambridge, I explored it all. We're gonna be hauling. That's broken. We are gonna be hauling this, but it's broken. I think it's, what am I hauling again? Finely cut gemstones. Okay, no wonder it's worth so much. This requires a tandem. I obviously don't have a tandem. So, yeah. But I mean, whatever. I think it still hauls, right? What do you think? Pain in the butt to hump. You know, attached to your... Okay, you're an idiot, dude. Yeah, thanks for the damage. Douchebag. Go, dude! What a douchebag. Keller and Keller. Never heard of the brand, but it must be a real life brand. Yeah, so this is gonna be a pain in the butt to haul, but it's gonna make us a bit of more money, which is what we need. You know, so yay, I guess. Always getting them speeding offenses, like, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them you can get in, you know, the UK. Like, that's all they have is these, like every, like, mile they have, like, a little speed camera, like, reading your license plate. And it's like, come on, mate, you know? I'm not British, but, like, come on. Like, you gotta have one, like, every, like, half mile or something? Jeez. Like, the UK wants their money or something. You know? And being just a starting out business like ours, you know, me and the, you know, this YouTube community, which I'm going to be entering again, you know, it just sucks that, you know, driving in the UK can lose you so much money because of all the, you know, all the speeding cameras there are. Ooh. And there's new mail, so I'm guessing they want me to buy a vehicle so I can make more money, but I'm not worried. I usually don't buy one for a while, and then once I do, you know, the game sort of decides to die off, because once you buy a vehicle, you know, you're kind of screwed. So yeah, so the series is gonna be called, I've been thinking about this for the entire time. Ah, modded trailer, nice. The series I'm thinking about being called... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it this. Trucking Stories. Episode... No. Trucking Story... No. A Stobart Trucking Stories, Episode 1. That's what I'm gonna call it. Trucking Stories... No, A Stobart Trucking Stories, Episode 1. It's a long name, but, I mean... Technically, this is Eddie Stobart. So, first episode, I'm gonna eventually get a structured vehicle. And you don't be a douchebag. I mean, think about this. This is so unrealistic, yet it so happened because I did not know that this was gonna happen, you know? So, thank God. Thank God I'm not seeing the shady cargo pack yet, so. I think that's the same way as this, so I might have to just drop all those. Because I think they're just tandems. I'm pretty sure that's what they are, just tandem truckers. But yeah, so once we get a truck, we'll do a quick journey, you know, and, you know, check it out, you know, test it, you know, see how she runs. Now, obviously, it's gonna be our truck. I don't think I'm gonna do, like, my normal base, which is essentially buy 3 trucks, 1 for me, and 2 others for my drivers, upgrade my garage, and all that. I mean, I would love to, but, you know, so, like, I mean, I should, but I shouldn't, you know. And we're gonna get to level 6 before we do any of that, at least. Because by level 6, you can either have... I think in level 6 you can have, like, 1 in every point, or you can have an entirely full point set. You know. So, you know, that's a thing. And this guy is so in a blind spot. I'm gonna go in front of him. I have my blinker on. Dude, and shoot, there's a speeding camera. Please slow down. Please slow down. I think that's within the limits. A 60 and a 45 or something. There are speeding camera signs, so there's probably a speeding camera up here, so note that. Now I say I'm within the speeding limits, so construction zone has just ended, so now you can get back up to speed. So this is a man truck. It's UK side. usually I don't run the UK side, but since this is a United Kingdom company, I'm probably going to have to. But yeah. So we are going to explore most of the game. I mean, honestly, we'll mostly stay in the United Kingdom, hopefully. But, you know, things will change eventually. We will expand out its points and stuff. So. Okay, up there is just hauling cars, like, I'm just hauling cars. Nothing to worry about. Jeez. There's a Mercedes right next to me. No, it's not a Mercedes. It's a... I think it's a modded vehicle, though. Whatever it is. Oh, but it's not a Mercedes. I mean, look at this. Look at that car. It's just like on top of the hood of another car. It's like... How do they do this sort of thing? But yeah, it's none of my business. I mean, this guy is a car hauler for a living, obviously. He has the sort of car thing on the back of his thing. He's hauling tandem, it looks like. I think that's what you call it, is tandem. As we're slowly continuing to make our way down to... I think this guy's from Paul, yeah. We slowly make our way down to, I think it's Grimsby? Yeah, Grimsby, I thought. We are going to have 1% damage on the trailer, so... We're not going to get full amount on this, but it's kind of hard not to. I mean, look at this thing. The thing is at an angle. I'm not really surprised. But yeah. If I had tandems installed, you know, this would be a lot easier to haul, but I don't, so... Yeah. But you never know, like, maybe I'll be able to choose, once I get a truck, I'll maybe be able to choose, like, what what I'm hauling is, like, what, like, vehicle type it's in. Like, you know, any Stobart trailer or something, because this is not going to work very well. Not at all. But if not, then I'll still just stay for a while. This guy is, like, right on the tail. It's a cop, too. He's, like, wanting me to speed or something. Dude, I can't even go, like, over 90. I got the speed limiter on, dude. You know, you're just gonna try to pull me over for, you know, speeding. Oh, he's gonna go by me. Go on, go by me. Your British cars. I mean, I don't even know why the United Kingdom uses those colors. It's like orange, yellow, and like blue. It's just so weird looking. Okay, I'm gonna have to be following this guy apparently. What? I think this guy is like a glass hauler or something. That's what the trail looks like, but it's got like a brand name on it. I have no clue what that brand is. It's a Jazzy Cat thing, I'm sure. And it's an older trailer, is what it looks like. It looks like it's a used trailer, essentially. I'm gonna ride on his tail feathers, so... As we slowly make our way to Grimsby. It should not take too long to get to level 6, but I might cut it. Get level 3, I cut it, and then do another episode. So this might be separated into parts, so... But I'm pretty sure this will get me at least to level 2. I mean, the thing, you know, it's a huge trailer, and I have no clue where they would want me to park it. Not a clue. It's 11 tons, too, which is, like... You know, that's really heavy. Another modded trailer? It's a modded tanker. Yeah, it's cool. Dualies and all sorts of things. But yeah. Slowly making our way to the city of Grimsby. I think it's one of the hardest cities to get to because look at all these lines and turns and all that. It makes it really hard to get to Grimsby. You know, now you start speeding accidentally. It's like 4 over though, so I'm not really that worried. Nothing. No liftables. I was just checking to see if I can lift any axles. Oh man, that would be so funny. It's like lifting one of them and just watching the thing just go dip and be scraping it on the ground. You know, that would be funny. Damage is only at 2%, so... By the time I get there, it'll probably be like 2, maybe 3%, so... It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I just wish it notified you if you know, damaging your trailer at all. But this should be like the only few that I haul this sort of style of trailer. But yeah, I'll probably separate my first videos into 3 parts. So part 1 will be level 3, part 2 will be level 6, and part 3 will be... Part 3 will probably be like doing all the things like at level 6, like setting up like my offices and stuff like that. And then there'll be part 0, which essentially will be me going in depth on what mods I have installed. This mod will be dropped. This one right back.
Microphone muted.
Oh.
Microphone activated.
Bugger, someone's here. Man, oh man. Great. So I guess I'm going to pause it for a little bit once I'm done with this load. Someone just showed up, so.
You know, I was thinking.
Yeah, it's so loud.
Talking about the tires in the car.
It's so loud, dude.
The receipts in the glove box. She got them in Camp Rock. So, if you're saying they're bad or whatever, find out what the mileage is.
It's like really loud, so I'm trying to dim it down by putting my mouse. Hopefully, I can get this quieter. But I mean, he's like screaming out there. Sorry, guys. I'll have to pause the video until he leaves because someone decided to show up. You know I was recording. But yeah. I don't think, while I'm in here, I don't think there's any, yeah, no, there is something. I didn't like that then.
Yeah, they jam everything in there.
There.
Nothing, so you gotta move everything.
Trying to keep it as quiet for y'all as I can. You know, because y'all probably don't like that background talking or something, so. Sorry, my voice gets really weird the way I'm holding my mic. That's a bit better. It's sort of like an echo-ish, but it's not really echoing. I wish people would show up at my house, especially if I'm recording.
You would think that they would standardize stuff, you know what I mean?
That would be a lot easier to put the slots down there on the bottom of that one too.
But yeah. Like I said, sorry if my voice was weird, just the way I'm holding my mic and all that, because there's people at my house. Trying to put background noise into this because people are annoying me. They're boring me after death, so. Essentially just gonna unlock this, drop this load off, which I don't even know where it's getting parked. I think I gotta back this one in. They're yelling. They're yelling. Come on, dude, let's go. Oh.
Other than fix your car, I've got less than $1,000. Oh yeah, but I mean, but the thing is,
great. It's a Iveco dealer, so.
It's not short-term stuff.
And they're almost done. Y'all not be bored to death. And the screen goes black. It's because I'm stopping my video. Pausing it, I should say. Yellow. Oh God. Guy nearly killed me. I don't know if you saw, but I didn't. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Man. Nice green light. Let's just hope The entrance is blocked. Oh, it shouldn't be.
That stuff.
That guy's gonna hold it already. So I should be able to swoop in, get this thing backed up, and be done for a little bit. Nice. Anyway, I can move my hand away from the mic for a minute. Let me back this thing in. It's still quite loud. Oh shoot, I'm about to hit that. Okay, we're almost done to pause it so you guys don't have to listen to this boring guy in the background, if you guys can even hear him. Let's pause the video and, for a little bit. I'll be back. Oh, that's good. Almost done. Didn't get quite to level 2, but that's okay. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna check my mail. Okay, yeah, I figured as much. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. See y'all later. Oh, in a minute, or whatever. It'll be a minute for y'all. It'll be like hours for me, so. Okay, I'll be back. I shall be back. I think I'm back, YouTube. We're going to continue. I have some people on TeamSpeak now, so it shouldn't be as boring. Moving on to the quest to level 3 in Euro Truck. We're going to be hauling. We could haul that, actually. Or boric acid. There. Let's go ahead and haul boric acid. That doesn't sound too bad. From Flexstone, so let's go ahead and haul that. So, it's going to a Stobart dealer, so.
Big Nasty smelt it and delted it all at one time.
Oh, man. Continuing on. Here's going to be the name. So, let's go ahead and get on the road. So this is just our quest to level 3. That's bigger. Oh man. That's a cool fire truck. Man. LaFarge. So let's go ahead and continue on this trip. It's only going to be, 286 kilometers, so it shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't bore you all to death. But, yeah. We're in a nice Iveco. No, not Iveco. Rental, that's what it's called. We're in a nice rental.
I can't stop laughing. My insides are hurting so damn hard.
From
My
what?
I think my kidney's gonna fall the fuck out.
From doing what? Besides laughing. What are you laughing at? Mr. Bullock, what are you laughing at?
Oh, this video I'm watching on YouTube. Just don't mind me.
Okay, okay. Man. Slowly continuing along, trying to make our way all the way down. So, where are we heading anyway? We're heading to Flexstone. Flexstone, Eddie Stobart. Man, we're heading to the same place that I work for. Dang.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
And there goes Mr. Bull. Sorry about that.
Oh, man.
Man, this is gonna be some trip. Yes, it's only into the quest to level 3, and then there'll show me another part. Quest to level 6. By level 6, we shall then be in our truck, on our way to making big bucks.
By the way, have you seen Aching lately?
No, he hasn't been on for a while. Hope nothing happened to the poor guy. Ooh, that's gonna be close. I just got stuck. Dang. Want to come up? Yeah, it's totally legit. Totally, 100% legit. Look at all these vehicles, man. Like, this game looks so realistic. So, I mean, quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. Yeah, hello. This cop just sort of speeding on by. Man. Let's get on the highway, moving along. We should be in really good shape then. But who would have knew having all this AI actually, like, sort of makes it look so realistic? You know? It's like, dang. So beautiful, though. So beautiful. I think that's a Land Rover right there. Yeah, it's a Land Rover. Dang.